here's the thing. You don't act as a taxi driver free of charge, I presume.
No, Judge.
You do it for money. You don't do it for the love.
No.
You get up in the morning and just think how thrilling it is to drive around.
No, definitely not.
And you were all on this WhatsApp group when one day Liam got in touch with you. He got that number because you were all on the same group and the numbers are freely available.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Correct, Judge.
And you knew he was a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Now, you had to get to a gig down near where Kelly lives. In fact, let me put that in a better way. You had to get to a gig to Kelly's house. Is that right?
Yeah.
Thank
I was
you very
honoured
much.
to be asked.
Sorry?
I was honoured to be asked to go to Kelly's.
I can understand why you would be.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask Kelly about this in a second. But the point is, you had to get from where to where?
I had to get from Blackpool all the way down to Kent.
Blackpool to Kent.
Yeah.
Very, very far indeed. One end of the country to the other. Understood?
It's far, but...
It is far. Now, you could get the train, you could get the bus. Why? And there might be a very good reason in your case. Why couldn't you get ordinary public transport?
Because I had to take my gear and I wanted a drink.
Well, I understand you want to drink, could still use public transport. Your gear is the most important thing, all your stuff. Now, Kelly, would you mind standing up for a second? Thank you very much. Now, madam, it's no secret that you are a well-known person, a campaigner, and also something of a celebrity. It's no secret, it's in the public domain.
Well, I like to think not as a celebrity, Judge.
These days, that's a very broad brush description. You can show up and by virtue of living in Essex and being orange be called a celebrity. Do you understand?
That's why I live in Kent, try not to be.
I understand. But it's by calling you a celebrity, madam, in no way whatsoever is that denigrating you. It's just the nature of things, and it actually matters as to why Liam was prepared to cut his fee to appear for you. You had presumably seen Liam and his act or was aware of it.
Yeah, I met Liam quite a while ago.
At a pub?
Well, before the pub, actually. Liam asked me to attend Blackpool Pride. I think it was last year.
Yeah.
And to open it and then speak at the Trans Pride event.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, the Blackpool event was cancelled because of security reasons.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
So we never met. And then I took a pub over in Kent and Liam came down and he done a couple of songs. He was very good. Everyone liked him.
Right. And I suspect, I'm not saying this for any reason, but I suspect that it's a bit of a tough crowd. You've got to be good to be invited back, correct? A discerning audience.
It was a very mixed crowd.
Right, understood. They're going to tell you if you're no good very quickly, I would have thought, especially at a pub, especially in Kent. They don't pull their punches, they just pull their pints.
A few entertainers have left with a little bit of a, shall I say, deflated ego.
I can understand. Now, you were having a private party on this occasion, I believe.
Yes, it was.
And the offer to pay Liam was for, was it for £200?
200.
Thank you very much. Now, you may or may not know that he was, absolutely no criticism to you, very lucky, madam, he was giving you a substantial discount on the top amount he might charge for an evening. Does that come as a surprise to you?
No, I'm a very good negotiator.
What did you do to persuade him to appear cheaply at your house, madam?
In my previous life, I negotiated some very big contracts and I used the same tactics and I told him he may get more work if he appears at the house.
You were, am I right that, madam, in the past you were a boxing negotiator?
A boxing promoter, Your Honour.
Boxing promoter. Now, presumably you also implied that it might be beneficial to him because there might be other people there that might be useful to his career. And he could go on social media and that sort of thing.
Yeah, he could put pictures up and do what he likes, as long as he didn't advertise the address. And more so, he could drink as much as he liked, and that sort of entertained him.
I should think so too. But what's important to me is this, that there was an implication that you were happy, other than tweeting your exact address, for him to be associated with you. I am appearing tonight for Kelly.
Yes, Your Honour.
That really matters. Yeah. Now, Kelly, thank you so much for coming and taking the time, madam. Please do sit down. Thank you very much. Now, Thomas, you've got to get from Blackpool all the way down to Kent.
Correct.
How much would that normally cost?
Just from Blackpool to Kent and back, it was 600 miles.
So, Liam gets in touch with you, says, I need a taxi, how much is it going to cost me? You roughly assessed it in your head, did you not? And how much did you tell him?
Well, I just thought £1 a mile, so £600.
£600. it's a lot of money, but I have to tell you, sounds about right to me. You didn't just leave it there, though, did you? What did you suggest in terms of how he should book it?
Ring the taxi company I work for.
Now, why did you suggest ringing the taxi company? Why was that important? And don't tell me porkies.
Because if it's not booked through them, then the insurance isn't valid.
Did you book through the firm?
No.
Why not?
Well, just because I thought, obviously, the price was a little bit steep, and I thought to myself, well, I just thought he'd do a little bit like a mate, you know, a mate just giving a mate a lift, and I just thought, well, he's gonna benefit from this night as well because of.
Well, how so? How would he benefit? He's not in the entertainment business. I'm sure an evening with Kelly is a riotous, amusing buffet of fun, but. He isn't in that business. He's not going to stand around tweeting, going, goodness me, I've spent the evening with Kelly, use my taxis.
Well, Judgy is like an actor as well as doing the cabbie.
Well, whether that's true or not, here's the question is this, it's moving forward. You discovered that he hadn't booked through the firm. When did you discover that?
The night before.
Right. Well, how come you ended up doing the job?
Because he rung me and just said, look, you know, can you not just do it? Can you not just take me as a mate? And I said, well, OK, because I know how much he was looking forward to it. I said, but I can't be out of pocket. I need you to reimburse me fuel costs. And I was saving up for a holiday. And if I was going to miss a Saturday night at work, then, I couldn't afford to miss a Saturday night at work. So he said, well, I'll reimburse you loss of earnings.
Do you recall him saying that to you, sir?
Probably, yeah. I'm just an airy-fairy, so I just forget about things all the
what?
time. I'm an airy-fairy, aren't I, Judge? So I just forget about things like that.
Airy-fairy?
Just someone who just gets along with life. Sometimes I don't know how I get through life, but I just do because I'm fabulous, so just one of them things, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.